Mom would add, in moderation though.
Both in moderation. That's the day when you are not allowed to fast.
Eat my boring dark chocolate at home, Ma.
My Eid outfits are ready, oh.
So there's Eid Al-Fitr, which is what we celebrate after the holy month of Ramadan.
And I know it's a time to rejoice, but don't go overboard.
What's an abattoir?
Abattoir is a French word.
I think you could order a goat on Kareem app.
Coconut water. I'm a coconut water fan.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Press Pause with Henna. We hope you enjoyed all the episodes we posted for the holy month of Ramadan, where we spoke about the science of fasting, our experiences during the holy month, and the foods we like to eat, of course. And Mom would add, in moderation though.
Yes. Don't forget to drink water.
Exactly. And chew 22 to 26 times.
Yeah, at least.
And if you want to, get in on the inside jokes, watch the previous episodes.
Yes.
So this episode is going to be for talking about Eid and enlightening those that don't know much about Eid on what Eid is, and also to talk about Shawwal. So we have two Eids. We have Eid Al-Fitr and we have Eid Al-Adha. Which one do you want to talk about?
Both. In moderation. Yeah, because they are 2 months apart. That's what's known.
Yeah.
And Eid Al-Fitr is just like, party time after having done what you were supposed to do and what is so beneficial to you. Like you've been disciplining yourself and you have stayed true to your Almighty, and you feel good. You are rejoicing. You're rejoicing. It's a festivity. You're going to eat. Now, for that also, during Eid Al-Fitr, after the prayers and everything.
When do the prayers happen? In the morning, right? For those who don't know.
In the morning, yeah. The prayers happen early in the morning, and that's the beginning of the Eid Al-Fitr day, the first day of Shawwal. That's the day when you are not allowed to fast.
Yeah, no one's allowed to fast.
No one's allowed to fast on the first day of Eid, the first day of Shawwal. If you want to fast after that, that will be, you can fast for 6 days during that month of Shawwal, and you get all the benefits of like you have fasted for the whole year. And anything that you do that you are supposed to get hasanat or blessings will be times 10.
Yeah,
so
it's 10 times the reward.
Yeah, 10 times the reward. So the best thing to do is, this is also considered to be a month where you have to take advantage of it, like our sale season, Like when there is a sale, everybody goes for it. Even if you don't have the money, you'll use your credit card. Why? Because the tickets are on sale, or the food is on sale, or the outfit is on sale. It's a bargain. Yeah, it's a bargain. So that's the bargain time for all Muslims.
After Ramadan is also a bargain month, and this is a bonus bargain.
This is a super bonus one.
Yeah.
So, consider doing that.
Yeah, it's
for your own benefit of your soul and being one with Allah. Now, having said that, festivities, okay, what do? There is good food involved, dressing up, jewelry.
Wear new clothes.
New clothes, lazim. Inshallah.
Inshallah means necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary, and God gives you the ability to get the new clothes, kindly adorn yourself, and celebrate. What I do, again, talking about bargains and stuff, my Eid outfits are ready, oh. I went and I got them sutured.
You're such a vet.
I got them stitched already long before, so that it avoids the crowds, the disappointment, and the price hikes just before. Like during Ramadan.
That's a good mom tip.
Yeah.
Get Eid outfits well before. Like 2 months in advance, and then just hide them in your cupboard.
Yeah,
and don't put on too much weight.
No, and don't. And pray to God that you don't. No. Yeah. So that's about the festivities, and of course the food. The food, well, during Ramadan itself, we start preparing some foods. The prep is done for the foods that we'll be having for Eid, or we order, if we feel we can't make those so-called sweets. And with the sweets that you're going to have, also be smart, because it's the time when you will indulge. So if you don't have them around, there's less of a temptation. And I know it's a time to rejoice, but don't go overboard.
Go overboard with happiness.
With happiness, and drink lots of water.
Or coconut water for electrolytes.
Coconut water. I'm a coconut water fan.
Yeah.
Whenever I get this desire to have some kind of sugars or something in my system, coconut water.
Yeah.
Anytime.
And when you come to my house, I'm like, Ma, do you want 85% dark chocolate?
Yeah, and dark chocolate too.
Yeah.
But that's a little bit boring. So I don't have chocolate at all.
Well, it's because, I'm trying to be more mindful of what I'm eating.
Which is really good.
Making sure that I'm eating thank you, 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐻𝐿ena. She's going to come on the show at some point. She's my functional medicine practitioner who gives me a fitness, food and workout protocol. Wait, did I say fitness and workout twice? Yeah. Anyways, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's just about eating singular foods. And, if you're eating meat, eat meat and make sure it's well sourced. If you're having carbs, make sure they're complex carbs, etc. But we digress. We're talking about Eid and festivities and, you keep talking about being mindful. So eat my boring dark chocolate at home, Ma.
I will. If you insist.
And for those who aren't really that familiar with Eid, you might say, oh, but there are two Eids. So how do we know which is which? So there's Eid Al-Fitr, which is what we celebrate after the holy month of Ramadan. And we identify that Eid has come, which is the first day of the month of Shawwal, through the lunar calendar.
Yes.
So they observe the moon, and based on the moon, that's how we know it's Eid. And as Mom mentioned, you're not allowed to fast that specific day. And then after that, during the whole month of Shawwal, you can fast for 6 days, and it counts times 10.
No, it counts for like you fasted for the whole year.
Oh, it counts as if you fast for the whole year.
During this whole month of Shawwal, if you do any good deeds, you are rewarded 10 times.
Oh, okay.
Than what you would have been rewarded otherwise.
Oh, okay.
All right. And having said that, the Eid Al-Adha also, you're not allowed to fast.
Oh, yes. And then that's the second type of Eid.
Yeah.
So Eid Al-Adha is celebrated because it marks the end of Hajj. And Hajj is the pilgrimage that is done with Muslims in Saudi Arabia.
And there is normally a sacrificial animal involved.
Yes.
And there's a lot of meat eating at that time.
Yeah, it's the goats.
It depends. People slaughter even cows, even camels, depending on the ability. So what I would say is be mindful with the amount of meat you consume too.
Yeah.
And
also remember to give.
You remember to give always.
This is part of it's a very deeply rooted part of our religion is to give and share what Allah has blessed you with.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So those are the two different types of Eid. Eid Al-Fitr is after Ramadan, and then approximately 2 months later, and then at the end of the holy pilgrimage called a Hajj, is Eid Al-Adha, where there is a sacrificial animal involved, and it depends on your means, circumstances, based on what animal you're able to sacrifice.
Afford to sacrifice, yes.
Exactly. And I saw last year, I think you could order a goat on Careem app.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you could literally order your goat from Careem app. I don't know if they're going to do that this year, but I remember seeing that last year and I was like, this is so Dubai.
Initially, like many years ago, like decades ago, people used to slaughter the goat at their gate.
Yeah, I remember that.
At the farms, you remember when we were working?
Yeah.
At the farms, whatever. But that practice has been stopped. And now you have to go to particular abattoirs.
What's an abattoir?
Abattoir is a French word.
Okay.
For a slaughterhouse.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for the translation, Mother. Ma, mashallah, you speak 13 languages.
Alhamdulillah.
I have to keep up.
Alhamdulillah.
I just know certain words.
I know. So, now it is all very regulated and disciplined, and, it's time to time, and people book their, and take their animals, the sacrificial animals, to the abattoir for them.
Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse to get them slaughtered, and then they get the meat and everything. So it's Yeah.
Oh yeah, so
Remember the first
there's
day?
Hagg al-Layla before Ramadan, and then Eid also.
Eid Al-Fitr,
Yeah.
on the first day of Eid, people normally do not visit one another.
Mhm.
It's only family members getting together,
Yes.
having the meal, and then giving the Eidiya to
Eidiya is
like a gift, a
Yeah.
monetary gift
yes.
to the kids.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, and it could be in 5 dirham notes, and the kids feel so rich, because
Oh.
they've got so much. And if you
Yeah.
go to the bank, you will see that the banks have run out of 5 and 10 dirham notes because they're all depleted
Yeah.
by the parents who want to give their children and, whatever. So that's part of it's a tradition, it's a culture itself. So, and religion, of course,
Exactly.
that you give, you're being generous. And children are the best ones to give.
Exactly.
Super appreciation, big time. Yeah. So that is the Eidiya part, and of course the kids are all dressed up, decked up in sparkly, shiny clothes and
Everything.
henna.
Oh yeah.
And henna is always applied
Yeah.
before
For the
Eid.
girls,
Yeah,
yeah.
for the Eid, for the girls, the women, everybody applies henna. The henna parlors are full.
Yeah. You have to pre-book that.
You have to pre-book that, and the prices are sky high. But with henna, there is no shortcut,
Yeah.
because
You
your
can
henna
only-
will go. In 2 days, after 2 days, it starts fading, or 3 days. So you can't go long before.
Mhm.
The prices are sky high at that time, but then you go stand in a queue or sit in a queue or lie down in a queue while you're still fasting, So there's so many things to do, which reminds me, we do have so many things to do.
We do have so many things.
Yes, like the food part, the henna. We have to book so many things, and yeah. Okay.
Ma, thank you for sharing everything. Thank you for
You're
taking the
most
time
welcome.
for us to share our experiences of Ramadan, my spiritual journey that I decided to embark on for myself last year. And I'm really excited to see how this month has gone. I will be transparent and say that we did shoot this just before Ramadan. So Mom and I can be present during the holy month and spend time with one another and the rest of our family members, friends, and really get into the spirit of the holy month. So thank you so much for tuning in. For everybody, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. The month of April, let us know what you'd like us to speak about, because we're definitely open to that. This month, we didn't open the floor for questions because we just wanted to take a moment to have a conversation and share our experiences and the little knowledge that we have with you. But feel free to send us the questions that you would like answered on info@𝐬𝐻𝐫𝐤𝐻𝐿-MEHARI.com. I'll make sure I put it in the description below. And thank you so much for tuning in.